Pleased I am at the contribution that the Copts of Australia have made to small business. But most of all, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say to you that it is an outrage what has happened to your community. It is an outrage which should cry out to heaven for rectification. And I want to say to you that when we saw the protests in Egypt, when we saw the protests in the other countries of the Middle East, we all thought that perhaps for the first time in generations, democracy and human rights might be coming to that troubled part of the world. But a democracy which crushes people is no democracy. And let us hope that what happened just a few Sundays ago in Egypt does not foreshadow the shape of any democracy that might take place in that country. Democracy means respect for minorities. It does not just mean enforcing the will of majorities. A democracy must be judged not by how effectively it implements the will of the majority, but how effectively it protects the rights of the minority. I am very proud to lead a political party which has a strong record of commitment to human rights right around the world, and a strong record in giving sanctuary to people who need our protection. As most of you would know, when he was the Immigration Minister, Philip Ruddock implemented a program of protection for Copts who needed to come to this country. We've done it in the past. We can do it again in the future. Finally, may I say to you, my fellow Australians, may the people of Egypt come to see the tragedy the other week, not just as a crime against Christians, but as a crime against Islam too. Ladies and gentlemen, no true religion can contemplate this kind of horror. Thanks very much.
Our next speaker is Mr. Scott Morrison, MP, Liberal Federal Member for Cook, Shadow Minister for Productivity and Population, and Shadow Minister for Immigration and Citizenship. Now, Mr. Morrison